Mahalia Jackson, widely hailed as the Queen of Gospel music, was one of the most influential vocalists of the 20th century, whose life and work bridged faith, art, and the fight for racial justice in America. Born Mahalia Jackson on October 26, 1911, in New Orleans, Louisiana, she was the granddaughter of enslaved people and raised in deep poverty. Her mother died when she was just 5, and she was cared for by her aunt, who ran a boarding house in the city's rough Treme neighborhood. From infancy, Jackson found solace in the church. Her grandmother, a devout Baptist, taught her hymns, and by age 4, she was singing in the choir at Plymouth Rock Baptist Church. Though she never learned to read music, she possessed an extraordinary ear and a powerful, resonant voice that could fill a room without amplification. As a child, she sold peanuts on street corners to help support her family, and later worked as a laundress and maid, but her passion for singing never wavered. At 16, Jackson moved to Chicago to join her brother, hoping to escape the segregation and limited opportunities of the South. She joined the Johnson Singers, one of the city's earliest gospel groups, and quickly became a standout performer in Chicago's thriving gospel scene. In the 1930s, she crossed paths with Thomas A. Dorsey, the father of gospel music, who became her mentor and wrote songs tailored to her voice, including Take My Hand, Precious Lord, which would become one of her signature pieces. For over a decade, she supported herself with odd jobs between performances, calling herself a fish and bread singer, someone who sang to feed both body and soul, often performing at funerals, revivals, and community gatherings for little or no pay. Her breakthrough came in 1947 with the release of Move On Up a Little Higher, which sold over 2 million copies and reached number 2 on the Billboard charts, marking the first time a gospel record had achieved such mainstream success. The song's soaring vocals and message of hope resonated with audiences across racial and religious lines, and Jackson soon became the first gospel artist to tour Europe, performing in concert halls and cathedrals to standing ovations. Despite offers from major labels to record secular blues or jazz music, genres that would have made her wealthy, she refused, declaring, "I sing God's music because it makes me feel free. It gives me hope. With the blues, you always feel low down, but when you sing gospel, you know that God loves you." As her fame grew, Jackson used her platform to advocate for civil rights. She was a close friend and supporter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., often performing at fundraisers and rallies for the movement. In 1963, she sang "I Been Buked and I Been Scorned" at the March on Washington, her voice echoing across the National Mall before Dr. King delivered his "I Have a Dream" speech. She also performed at John F. Kennedy's inaugural ball in 1961, the first gospel artist to do so, and spoke out against segregation in schools, housing, and public spaces. Through it all, she remained grounded in her faith, saying, "I am not a singer who sings gospel, I am a gospel singer who sings." Jackson's career spanned 4 decades, during which she recorded over 30 albums, sold an estimated 22 million records, and performed for heads of state around the world. She won her only Grammy Award in 1961 for Great Gettin' Up Morning, and was posthumously honored with a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1972, the year she died at age 60 from heart failure. Today, her music continues to inspire artists across genres, and her legacy as a voice of faith and justice endures, proof that gospel music can move hearts, bridge divides, and change the world. Would you like to learn more about her iconic performances or the role she played in the civil rights movement?